been reading along with us about Loreen's story. So kind of at this point in the game, she came to our office and she was really struggling with foot pain in the bottom part of her foot, more on the outside of her foot. So today I want to walk through 3 or 4 exercises that you can do at home. You don't need to come in here to see me to do it, but they're great to treat foot pain and also kind of to maintain your feet so you're not going to have issues as you're running. So the first thing I want to show you is just with a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. Super simple here, but it's a nice way to really improve kind of the mobility of the tissue in the bottom of your foot, and if you're having some pain in the bottom of your foot, it can be helpful. So you're just going to put this right on the floor. I'm going to just roll the arch of my foot right on the lacrosse ball here, and maybe go for about 90 seconds. Sometimes people really overdo this and they end up feeling like they bruised their foot or bruised the part they were working on. You really only need about 90 seconds of this for it to be effective. Cool. Next thing we're going to do is a stretch for that same tissue we just mobilized there. So I'm going to take my toes and really stretch them up against this box so you see my toe come into a lot of extension and you see my arch come to a stretch. I'm just going to gently kind of push into that and come back off of it so you can see my knee moving back and forth as I do that. Again, this is a great way to stretch your toe joints and then also to stretch the tissue that we just mobilized. I usually have people do a couple sets of 15. And again, just a word of caution, sometimes folks overdo this too and it makes their big toe joint a little bit sore. So if you're feeling some pain with that, you can either give us a call, we can kind of walk you through that, or also just go easy, take what your body is willing to give at that time. Another really essential exercise for runners is keeping your calf muscles strong and mobile. So I'm going to show you how I like to have people work on a calf strengthening exercise. So I'm just going to get you leaned up against the wall. I'm going to have people go up really high on both feet and then lower down slowly on one. So we're going to go way up high. I'm going to pick my foot up and then lower all the way back down. Go up really high on one, then lower all the way back down. Same thing here. I really like to have people do about 3 sets of 10, but you might need to work up to that depending on how strong your calf muscles are so they're not super sore after you do that exercise. Last one I'm going to show you today is kind of similar, except it's going to strengthen the front part of your shin muscle here. So I'm going to have people go up really high on 2 and then lower themselves down onto 1. Go up really high onto their heel and lower themselves back down to 1. Same kind of sets and reps. We're going to do about 3 sets of 10 and build up to that if you need to. As always, guys, if you've got any questions or that's unclear, shoot me an email or give the office a call. I'm glad to help out with that. Anyway, have a great day and stay tuned for our next email.